This is where Toyota gets serious. The Auris is the marque's latest family hatchback, and if you're shopping amongst Focus and Astra models, it's a car you can't ignore. This was a model intended to be a class leader in every respect. Designed and built in Europe, this car is very different to anything Toyota has offered in this sector before, running on a completely new platform, designed with markets like ours very much in mind. Now this model follows on from the success enjoyed by the marque's Verso people carrier. That was a car designed specifically for European tastes. And it forms the vanguard of a three-pronged assault that is backed up by the Yaris and the Avensis, aiming to see Toyota clear 1.2 million sales annually across Europe by 2008. Now buyers get a choice of 5 different engines. The entry-level petrol power plant is a 96 brake horsepower 1.4 litre VVTi unit, and there's also a 1.6 litre 122 brake horsepower engine just sitting above it. If you want a diesel, well, there's a choice of 3. The entry-level lump is a 1.4 litre D4D, good for 89 brake horsepower. Above that variant sits the 2 litre D4D 130 model that we're looking at here, which despite its name has a power output of 124 brake horsepower. Now, top of the diesel range is the T180 variant, a car that boasts 175 brake horsepower, and that's fully 36 brake horsepower more than its closest rival, the 2.2 litre diesel Honda Civic. So how does it drive? Let's go and find out. Ride, handling and road holding are all above class average, although there's not a huge amount in terms of feedback from the steering. Now, in designing this car, Toyota's engineers started with the passengers and then worked outwards, maximising occupant space through features like a very flat passenger floor and these high window surfaces. With a height of 1,515 millimetres and a width of 1,760 millimetres, this Auris is one of the biggest family hatches around, with more interior space than a Ford Focus, although the basic shape does a lot to disguise this bulk. As for safety, well, look at the facts and it's clear that the Auris didn't achieve its 5-star Euro NCAP safety rating by accident. Features like the driver's knee airbag and the collapsible steering column were key features and key factors in achieving the 35-point 5-star result for adult occupant protection. Now both 3 and 5-door models are available at prices starting from about £12,000. And as you'd expect from Toyota, standard equipment levels are high, with feature variants like the TR getting 16-inch alloy wheels, leather trim for the steering wheel and gear knob, steering wheel mounted audio controls, a 6-speaker stereo, scuff plates for the door sills and extra chrome detailing around the back of the car. For those covering higher mileages and prone to buy their cars with head rather than heart, the D4D 130 variant we're looking at here represents a good choice. You can expect 52.3 miles to the gallon from the punchy engine, while emissions are rated at 151 grams per kilometre. Now likewise, insurance is extremely cheap, this car attracting a banding of 6E. In fact, all Auris models get pretty cheap insurance, helped by the fact that this car is unlikely to attract boy racers, and that features like a bolt-on structure for the front bumper reinforcement make the consequences of a front-end nudge that much less costly for your insurer. Likewise, the radiator support retracts in the event of an accident to protect the cooling system from damage. Now, discounts may be hard to obtain, but residual values look second only to the Volkswagen Golf in this sector, and at 43% after 3 years, well, that's leagues better than a typical Astra or Focus hatch. If you're the kind of person who brings uncompromising reason to the purchasing decision when it comes to buying yourself a new family hatchback, then you'll bond with Toyota's Auris right away. Now, it may not be the most charismatic model you can buy, or the best dynamically, but when it comes to solid ownership values, it's a car you can't ignore.